Benny is suffering from the sin of her father, the mistake of her father, guys. Jonathan, did he actually make it alive, and did any help come for him? Benny and Emeka, what is their fate presently, and is Jetta passed on? Clara, how is she feeling after hearing all this story? Because take it or leave it, her daughter is still involved, and she really likes Jonathan because she is the only person. When Clara loves you, Clara can do anything to protect that love. And Cain, how did he digest the whole story? Is Benny left there in the street alone to suffer while the dad is there? Guys, please don't forget to share this video. As you watch this video, you're going to find out everything that happened to these persons now. So guys, as I was saying on today's episode, I want to get Benny, who is suffering, even though she saw all these things and warned his big-headed father Jonathan. But Jonathan, all these things not be juju. It was because of the foolishness and greed of Jonathan. That is why he destroyed his own self. So Benny now is suffering with him. They are living in uncompleted building, and Jonathan is doing manual job to feed, to bring food to the house. And Debbie, who, no matter what the dad has been doing, Benny loved the father so much, even the same way Clara loved him. Just that Big Joe is not using his head. You understand? Even when they tell him the right thing, he feel that Emeka is the one telling him the right thing to do, not knowing that Emeka is destroying him, just because he did not give him money for his own mother hospital bill. As if, I know it's wrong, but nobody is owing Emeka anything. They are only friends. So now Big Joe, we remember that Jetta collected a bullet from Debbie the other time, but luckily she was rushed to the hospital and she is feeling better. She's feeling better, and I believe that justice will be served and Benny will get back everything that she have lost. So Jonathan this way fell sick. Jonathan, Debbie, Benny is restless, running around seeking for help, because when you are not used to all this sparkle lifestyle, or doing all this manual job, basically when you start doing it, you will fall ill. You will actually fall ill because it's your first time doing it. So right now, as you're speaking, Jonathan is not feeling fine, and Benny don't even know what to do. She's just seeking for help. Anyhow, help will come, and thank God a good Samaritan came, and there's the bed. Guy, I keep asking, is it possible? Though some people said yes, that is. Some people said yes, that is possible for some people to actually be this foolish in their thinking, because they allow greed to deal with them. You understand? Now we remember Jetta sold the house. Jetta not only sold the house, she sold including everything that is inside. Even start bringing men into Jonathan's house, maltreating the daughter and all that. So at this point now, she even went to the extent of trying to even play the people that brought her into the business. She played them clean without them knowing. It was after Emeka collect beating for fake document. That was when they realized that this girl has been playing us. That is when they realized that this girl has been playing us, and it's already too late for them. And they decide now to take a very drastic action again about it. And then they were caught, because when an expiring date for something reach, how that thing will happen, you cannot explain. Because how Big Joe was able to, how did even the Jetta forget her phone. How was Big Joe? We know Big Joe. He was able to even pick the call, to even hear what they were saying, and did not even confront Jetta at that point. And at the stance, we all know that Big Joe and Debbie don't even know where Jetta is at the moment. They don't even know if Jetta is alive, if she's dead, if it is. When everybody was telling Big Joe, this Jetta is evil. Even when Ken suspected something and told Big Joe told him, I'm not suspecting anything. Even when Debbie was telling him that, see, this your wife have mission in this house, she wants to accomplish a mission, his head was, he said, this is the best woman, she is humble, this is the best woman. How can a woman come into your life just like that? Bam, she came into your home, bam, she has been feeding you and she did not quarrel. No, something must be wrong. For a woman to be feeding you for more than 1 week without insult or anything, she have another agenda, especially when she know very well that you are not that sensible. So everybody was seeing the handwriting on the wall except him, big-headed Joe, that did not see it. He just, the people that love you, that really care, that is the people that he made sure he took for granted. And look at poor Benny now. He should be alive to face the consequence of his actions. At least now, I don't think he will be easily be deceived. Even if had this been Jetta pressed more further, me and you know very well that Big Joe could have sent Benny out of that house to boarding school. We all know that was the plan, to send her out of the house so that he can enjoy himself with his new wife, so that he can foolishly do, like, hey guys, I don't understand this Big Joe at all. Look at our poor Benny now. Now, the money that Clara left at in Benny's account, how will Benny, like, she's just alone with the big-headed father? Because obviously, if Jonathan still have another opportunity, me and you know that Jonathan will still make lots of mistakes because his brain is not correct yet. If another person come into his life want to use him again, he always say that, God, na your hand I deal, because he know that everybody want him. Everybody that truly love him, that really mean well for him, want him. But he didn't listen. He was listening to Emeka's advice. The daughter want him. And the daughter understand him very well, that even when he's claiming that he's wise, the daughter will always tell him, daddy, this one, look at it. You forcefully tied this girl with a rope, took her house from her, gave it to your wife. You don't even know where she's selling it. You don't even know the buyer. You don't even know anything. And you confidently trust somebody that just came into your life. She came into your life, she asked you to send Auntie Teresa away. You did. You even disgraced her. You disgracefully sent her out. Which Ken is the only one that understands the drama that you're playing, that they sent you. She asked you to, everything she asked you to do, you feel that she's the love of your life. You threw Clara away. Now look at it. From Big Joe to Dustbin Joe, you lost your car. From Big Joe to Foolishness Joe, look at you under uncompleted building. Yes, I blame Emeka, but guys, let's be truthful. Had it been Big Joe was using his own head, he couldn't have been where he is. At least he had brain to think, but he never used the brain. Right? He had the brain to think, but he didn't bother to use his own brain. Emeka was thinking for him. Even when Ken wants him to use the good side of his brain, Big Joe we say no. It's the Emeka advice that I would take. I want to use the foolish side of my own brain. And Emeka was helping him. Emeka did not use any diabolic means. And today, Emeka and Debbie are rusting in jail. Money they did not eat. They did not eat the house money and the land money. They did not even see it. Instead, they collected beating from it. You get? Now, Jetta, who know if she survives. But I hope she survives, because she need to tell us where she kept the money at least one or two might be recovered from her. What do you think? Because Benny, sorry, don't deserve all this. But how can people dislike somebody to the extent of making sure they destroy that person from like fourth generation? Because Emeka want to, if Big Joe even know that Emeka even want him to go gaga, Emeka just want to finish Big Joe. Emeka want, and he really finished Big Joe with the help of Big Joe. Yes, quote me. Emeka finished Big Joe with the help of Big Joe. And actually he's at the streets begging. What is he doing? Emeka actually achieved his aim in Big Joe's life. Learn from this. It's not all advice you take. Be conscious of what you do. Even God did not ask us to trust anybody. He said, love your neighbors, you love yourself. I love you. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, like.